This is what Zorin OS looks like by default, and for those of you who are wondering, I'm doing this video as a request for a friend of mine. So if it looks to me like I'm talking directly to them, that's more than likely going to be the case. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go down here. This is essentially your start menu, okay? This is where all of your programs are going to live. You've got a whole bunch of things in here. You've got, accessories. If we go back, you've got lots of games. Super Tux I installed myself. Go back. We go to, you've got your internet, which by default your browser is Google Chrome. Skype I installed myself. Midori I installed by way of this, the Internet Browser Manager. And as you can see, you cannot install anything without your password. So let me go ahead, type in my password here. And as you can see, I could get any browser I want. By default, you get Google Chrome. If you want to get Firefox, you can do that. If you want to get Opera, you can do that. You just hit install here, and you're good to go. Now, how did I zoom in like this? I'll show you. I'm going to type in config settings manager. Click on that. And we want to go to enhanced zoom desktop. And as you can see, I have programmed it so that if I were to press the Windows key, which is your super key, and the minus key, as you can see here it says zoom out, and there's a picture of a keyboard next to that. If I hit Windows and minus, it zooms it out. If I hit Windows and plus, which is essentially the equal key, really that's only the only customizing you're going to need to do, unless you wish to utilize Orca, at which point you could type in the terminal, type in Orca. Oops.
Select desired speech server. 1. Default synthesizer. 2. eSpeak. 3. Dubbing. Enter choice.
So if I hit 1,
select desired voice. 1 default voice N. 2 default N. 3 in Scottish N. 4 English N. 5 Lancashire N. 6 English underscore RP N. 7 English underscore W with N. 8 English of N. 9 in West Indies N.
So I'm going to close the terminal because I don't really want to continue with the setup. But you would run through that, and it would go ahead and set up your screen reader for you. If we go back to internet, that's where we left off. You can pause the video at any time to take a look at these applications. Let's go back. Let's go to Office. We've got openoffice.org. The nice thing about OpenOffice is if I go in here and we're going to open it up, type in test file. If I hit save, you can see there's an option here to save with a password, and the way the password works is that if you forget it, you're stuck. But this is a nice way to secure personal information. So in addition to Office, we've also got sound and video, and in this we've got a a disk burner, Banshee media player, you've got Cheese, which is a webcam utility. Desktop recorder is what I'm using right now to record this. At least I think I am. Yeah, I am. I don't know why I didn't think I was. I guess because I didn't see. Normally, let's go into, let me just show you something here. We got our movie player, video editor. If we go into Rhythm Box, there we go. You can see that it appeared right down here. If I right click, oops, you can pin this application to the launcher. We want to close it, so I'm just going to close this out. But that's why I wasn't sure, because the icon wasn't down there. Anyway, we got your system tools. BleachBit I installed myself. UNetBootin is something I installed myself. It's something to, basically that's what I use to test Linux distributions on other hardware. If we go into Places, this is where everything lives. Your documents, it'd be like my documents, my music, my pictures, my videos on Windows, my downloads on Windows. It's the same thing. And if you're not sure where something is, if I type in, like you want to get to something and you're not sure where it is, if I type in, for example, BleachBit, right there, comes up with search results. You could also have your quick access to your places from here on the right hand side. Your package manager can be thought of as a one-stop shop to get software. But to make it easier on yourself, we are going to the Ubuntu Software Center. I'll come back to Wine in just a moment. I do not know why all of a sudden this is slowing down. Anyway, you can just go through here and select what department you want. If you want games, arcade, you get all sorts of things. If you know what you want, SuperTux, you can go ahead and type in the search results. That's the Ubuntu Software Center. Wine allows you to run materials on your Linux system that are Windows based. So we can see we have Notepad here. And here's your Microsoft Notepad. So it's pretty much the same thing. By the way, if you want to remove something from down here on your taskbar, you can right click and say remove from panel. Oh well. Anyway, that's an overview of what Zorin can do, and I'm going to stop here because I'm not sure how we are for time. But if you have any questions, email me, talk to me over Messenger, and I'll talk to you later. For everybody else who's watched, thank you for watching. If you have any comments and questions, you may leave a comment. Thank you for watching.